My name is Joey Buzzeo. I'm 20 years old and currently in the digital cinematography program here at Full Sail. I think the biggest thing that sparked for me to go on this road that I'm on, I have been creating films since I was in high school. I would travel from place to place and really capture the beauty of that area, that location, and share it with the world, and share my vision and what I see whenever I look around. And hopefully some of those things are little things that people overlook every single day. Being able to create those, even those tiny films, they're very short films. There was no dialogue, there was no narrative. It was just pure beauty, and being able to share that with people, and having them actually feel it and see what I see. I think that was something that really sparked for me as realizing that I absolutely love this and that it's something I want to do for hopefully the rest of my life. So in 10 years, I think something I really want to accomplish as a filmmaker is I want to be a legitimate director. I want to be a director that has shared his creative vision with the world on various different films. And obviously there are a lot of steps to go through before you can become a director, but I think the goal after 10 full years of working and really, becoming an expert in my craft, I want to become a director. I want to be able to share my creative vision. I want to be able to lead a story the way I feel it needs to be led, and I want to create things that are beautiful, and I want the world to see it. I want them to appreciate it, and hopefully they get something out of it. So that's definitely a goal I want to have by the end of 10 years. I'd like to be a director. So 3 things I need to learn while here at Full Sail. One is definitely the ability to write a script. I am very good at creating the ideas in my head, but actually putting them down on paper is a very different thing. So being able to write a screenplay in its entirety is something that I really want to learn while I'm here, which I know I will, which is great. I think the second thing I want to learn is I want to be able to expand my my vision a little bit. I want to be able to not only tap into the dramatic side of things, but I'd like to be able to create comedies and create romantic comedy. Like, I want to be able to create pretty much anything. Instead of only, what I specialize in. I want to be able to expand that. So that's definitely something I want to learn. And I think the third thing is really, I'd like to learn a little bit more about how the cameras work. I've always been interested in the actual camera work, and I think to be a director, you really need to understand everything. So fully understanding all the aspects of the camera and different shots and different light, all of that, I want to be able to learn while I'm here, which is good because I definitely will. So an entry-level job that I think I'll be starting out as when I, move and really get started on my journey, I want to be an assistant producer. I think that's the easiest thing that I could do to really get my feet wet, something that I can see how the whole industry works. I can be on a set, I can help create something. And even though it's not my creative vision, I'm not the director, I'm at least on set and I'm learning things, and they're little, stepping stones to getting to the place I want to be. The experiences I need after my entry-level job are probably just working on numerous smaller films. They don't have to be giant films like Interstellar or Inception or The Dark Knight. They don't have to be very, very big films for me to learn something and for me to be able to share my vision. I want to be able to work on a lot of small projects, hopefully with people that I've networked with, hopefully people that I've interacted with throughout the other films that I've done. Maybe it's been while I was an assistant producer or whatever it may be, and I can use them for later projects, and we can create things along the way. And like I said, they're really just stepping stones to becoming a director. They're stepping stones. You learn things along the way, and they're very important steps to getting to that point you want to be. So I think those are probably the experiences I need. Just all the experiences I need is really just working on films, just film after film after film, and just work my heart out and try and share my vision and see what happens. So the big thing that sets me apart from the rest, I think, are the things that I've been through. I had a spinal fusion, a really major spinal surgery when I was 18 that honestly changed my life in a good and a bad way, mostly a bad way, but I think from that I've learned how to connect with people on that very emotional level, and I think that's something that makes me very, very unique. I think it's going to be a lot easier for me to create those kind of dramatic films, those very powerful films where you tap into people's emotions, and I think I'm very good at connecting with those. So I think that's something that makes me very, very unique that not everybody that's in my industry is able to do. The impact I really want to have on the industry is really an impact on the people that watch the movies that I make. I want them to realize that the struggles they're going through, everybody's fighting something, and nobody's ever alone. There's always people there that understand. And being able to connect with somebody on that deep of a level, on tapping into those emotions, I want to be able to do that. That's really the impact I want to have. Is I want people to know that they're not alone. I want people to know there's people that understand, there's people that's there, and that they are capable of getting through it. There's always that little glimmer of hope that I want to to make sure my films portray, and I want people to make sure that they understand that. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the other side.